C-Red IT5 with an announcement, or reminder. If you heard before, it's a reminder. If you didn't, it's an announcement. Mission to Zyxx will be performing live on the internet this Saturday, May 30th, as part of Pod UK Goes Digital. It'll be a brand new, fully improvised episode that you can watch live from anywhere, with the full cast zooming in from their individual isolation pods, and including real-time sound design, vocal filters, and music, featuring amazing returning guest, Matt Young of Hello from the Magic Tavern. It's at 7:20 p.m. British time. That's an update. As we previously announced, 7:30. It's 7:20, which is 2:20 p.m. Eastern, 11:20 a.m. Pacific, and so on. The show is free with donations supporting charity. Get more info at rocksaltevents.com or missiontozyxx.space. See you Saturday.
It is a time of chaos. Without a ruler, the galaxy is paralyzed by lawlessness, unrest, and of course the colossal all-wheat. Which looks like what happens when gravity makes bad life choices. Now, Captain Dar and their intrepid crew must survive the looming threats, reunite a fractured galaxy, and meet weird bug creatures and stuff. This is Mission to Zyxx.
Hey, C-53.
Yes, Captain Dar.
Listen, I've been reading through Captaining and You, how to be the captain your crew deserves. And
that's a seminal text in captain advice.
I really failed in the department of rising above and bringing together.
Well, every captain has an area where they could improve.
Sure, but I shouldn't have, continued to challenge AJ to more arm wrestling matches once we got back on the ship.
Yeah, that admittedly was not a high point, but the fact that you're having this moment of reflection bodes well for the future.
I mean, obviously I stayed up all night thinking about it and trying to glue my horn back together.
Yeah, well, should put a number on that horn.
Well, when you lose that many arm wrestling matches, you just have to break something over your knee. I mean, you get it. You break stuff all the time when you're mad.
Captain Dar, as a droid, I'm sort of above these organic fits of emotion.
See, there's a hole in the Zalcatron 5000.
Okay, but let me explain about that. AJ asserted that I wouldn't be able to lift Zalcatron 5000, and, well, I'm used to having more phalanges on my hands. I've just got these two on each arm, and so I just wasn't able to get the grip.
It wasn't a lack of control over your rage.
I don't think so.
That forced you to then...
Listen, are you saying I can't pick up Zalcatron?
Oh,
because I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
No, please don't.
Don't you dare. Okay, I see where I may have crossed a line, and, I'm just going to respectfully step away from this.
Hey, C-53.
Yes, Bargie?
Can you apologize for piercing the refrigerator?
Yeah, well, Zalcatron and I had a conversation about it, but I'm happy to do a public apology if that would make everyone
Thank you,
feel
I
more
would
at ease.
appreciate it. Everybody gather! Everybody gather! Everybody gather!
Yes, everybody gather! Everybody gather, yes!
What's going on, Bargie?
What's going on?
It is time for the time-honored tradition of a public apology. From C-53.
Oh, no, don't apologize. That was so awesome when you pierced the refrigerator. No apologies. Don't do it.
AJ, I am a protocol and diplomatic relations droid first. So, Zalcatron, I'd like to say I'm very sorry for inserting one of my arms straight through the front. You're so awesome.
Listen,
Sensitive of me.
C-53, I think the key is you gotta stop getting into these lifting competitions. Just because you're a loader droid doesn't mean you have to try to lift everything.
Well, there's something about this frame that makes me want to lift.
Lift, bro.
And AJ probably is not helping either.
Has to stop kind of egging you on, I guess.
I'm grateful for my encounter with Oak Tree. Her freeing my code allowed me to resist the loader droid subroutine that requires you to yell pump it every 10 to 15 minutes.
Apology accepted.
Oh.
Thank you, Zalcatron 5000. That's very kind of you.
I'm lucky I only pierced Zalcatron 5000's surface. Had I gone deeper inside, I might have punctured AJ's glove and laid waste to Timus's civilization once again.
Now, C-53, would you also apologize to Pooch the toaster?
Oh no, don't apologize to all the appliances. Like,
To Fish the couch?
no.
And to Baju the window?
Well, okay. I mean, they don't even have vocal.
Wait, Bargie, the window, it's just a pane of glass.
It's not sentient, but it still has feelings, Pleck. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
Seems like a fine line.
Wait, Pleck, where are you going?
Yeah, are we done here?
Remember, we're all gathered. No, why are you going back to your rooms?
I got a little work I just got a little, meditation to do.
If we're apologizing, I'm out.
Wait,
No. Here, come back in here. Captain Dora wants us to bond more strongly as a crew, and I, for one, agree. This is how I have chosen to facilitate that.
What is it? What is it, Dart?
Now, I may just be paraphrasing here from page 68 because that was, in fact, the last page I read, but group unity isn't just about mental closeness, it's about physical closeness, okay? We are going to become a physical unit right now, so get in here.
Is that an order?
Yes. Oh, I have that power. Huh. That's an order.
All right, let's set up a perimeter.
That's an order. Yeah.
See?
Okay,
Let's
all
set
right.
up this perimeter
Yeah.
right now.
All right.
Just here in the lounge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that we could all sit on fish or enjoy some toast from Pooch, but I don't think that's a possibility right now.
No, they're pretty salty right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Captain Dara, I have an incoming transmission from Temporary Emergency Emissarial Negotiations Missions Operations Manager, Nermut Bundaloy.
Look alive, people. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah,
All right.
It happens okay.
Hi, Nermut.
Hey guys, everything's fine.
Why did you say that right out of the gate?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I say that when everything's
It's
fine?
usually your tell, Nermut, when everything
Yeah.
is bad.
Yeah, usually when
kind of
things are fine,
oversell.
we just all assume they're fine.
No. I said they're fine because they're fine.
You also have a general buoyancy of spirit when things are fine, and you look pretty tense. Like,
Yeah, your eyes are sticking out a little further than they normally do.
I can bounce around a little. I'm
keep turning around to watch your back.
no, I'm not gonna. Even though everything is totally fine, guys, the campaign is in disarray.
Oh, you just said it was totally fine.
AJ, relax.
He was fronting.
Because everything's going great, we have a particular assignment. Okay, guys, so let me quickly list the problems.
But you just said everything was great. Like, what is going on?
AJ, it's fine, but it's really messed up.
Right. Hey, man, is anyone else confused, or is it just me?
Yeah, don't worry about it, AJ. We'll explain later.
Okay, guys, so let me pull out this list. Oh, boy.
Is Burkett about to make a public apology?
That's you.
Yeah, Nermut, do you have an apology to make to all of us?
I'm sorry that this list of deep intrinsic problems with the campaign is so long.
Does that work for you, Bargie?
Is that...
Hold on. Gather round. Gather round.
Yes.
Oh, C-53, why are you pulling the camera?
Just, we want to make sure we're all in the right position.
All right, we're ready.
C-53, not every problem can be solved by lifting.
That's just my go-to. At first blush, every problem seems like something I could lift. Pump it. Sorry. Gosh, it is hard to resist that.
AJ, I'm sorry that my public-facing statement that it's fine and my truth that it's not is too complicated for your mind. Everyone else, I'm sorry. Am I, Bargie, what? I'm apologizing.
That's pretty good. That's
Yes, pretty good. Honestly, very good. Very tasteful. Succinct to the point.
I'm gonna need some time.
Great, so item number 1. This campaign lacks community cohesion. All of the different departments are at best not communicating, at worst warring for resources.
That's the best.
Nermut, there are different departments?
Yeah, well, I'm obviously in
Missions,
negotiations.
Right. Yeah,
Well,
I've never met anyone from other departments. I mean, there's Dale, who's dead.
Yeah, Dale did the video editing and cooking.
I'm just saying, I believe that there's a problem because I didn't even know there were other departments.
Good point.
But we're the only crew, right?
No.
We're not the only crew?
Of course not. Can you imagine how much even more badly it would be doing if it was all riding on us?
Oh, I wrote that on my business card, though. Bargie, in development only crew.
Bargie, you're gonna have to apologize for that being false.
Alright.
You're not gonna do it now?
Gathered. We're all gathered up, Bargie.
Yeah,
Bargie, we're all here.
Alright. I would like to apologize.
Okay.
It's gonna take a while.
Wait, Bargie, why are you shaking? Why is everything shaking right now?
Bolts are coming out of it.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's kind of hard for Bargie to apologize.
Just own it. Say you're sorry. What's the deal?
I'm sorry for not being a good mother, a good friend.
I don't like that engine sound.
Bargie, that sounded like a gasket. You know what, Bargie? Apologize later. It's fine.
Yeah, this was just about the business card. You're apologizing for being a bad mother?
I got so many. Okay.
Oh boy, no, we can't open this box.
Bargie,
We gotta.
Bargie, you're perfect. Bargie, you're perfect.
Yeah, everything's
Never
great.
apologize.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I need some time.
Okay, Jade.
Wow.
All right, Nermut, continue. No communication. I'd buy that. What else?
Okay, alright, our campaign has been solely focused on electing Seesu, which makes sense, but we're getting a lot of flack for having no plans for philanthropy. Of any kind.
Philanthropy?
Ted Ronka matches all campaign donations to foundations across the galaxy. We're getting a lot of chuck and flack for not doing anything like that. So where you're headed, you will get critical intel on philanthropy, networking, communication, and you will save this campaign.
Okay.
So where are we headed, Nermut?
To the Biktar system, where some would argue people take things too seriously, but I think that's the kind of thing we need now in this campaign, and that is where you will meet the entities that can grant these critical skills to Seesu's campaign.
Oh, great.
I once dated someone from Biktar.
Oh.
Really?
Didn't go well. I need to gather round. Gather round.
Bargie, you don't have to apologize. It sounds like it was a long time
The
ago.
vents are flying open.
I was not.
Ow, my ears just popped.
I was distant.
Bargie, I think you're cutting off the oxygen in here.
Bargie. Don't apologize.
You can see that tiny wing thing just flapping outside.
Look at this architecture.
Yes, beautiful examples of classic monarchy style. And you know, when you're on the moon of a planet like we are now, it's not always this lush, but these gardens are tended.
All these enormous homes.
Oh, Pleck, remember, you have to hold hands with everyone in the chain.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize
never
that
break.
was...
We are all in this together.
Dart, you don't need to worry so much. Nobody's upset with you. We can just do a regular mission.
Nothing will be regular about this mission.
Okay, all right. You're so close to me right now.
Are you guys pledging?
Ooh.
Are you guys pledging too?
Pledging to do what?
Yeah, for the pledge.
Is that shrub talking to us?
Someone in the shrub. Oh, no, it's the shrub.
It's the shrub.
No, we're actually just here to meet someone.
Oh, you already have it in. Oh, I don't have a chance.
Oh no, that shrub just flew away. Oh no, poor shrub.
Coming through. Look alive, people. That giant flower is walking right towards us.
Okay, AJ.
I think the dominant form of life on this planet is plant-based, so...
Are you guys rushing?
No,
are you guys rushing? Because you need a name tag if you're rushing.
No, we're here for the day. We can, we can take our time.
You're here for the day. This is the busiest day of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, are you in charge here?
Yeah, of course I'm in charge. Look at my name tag. It's got glitter.
Becca.
Becca Becca. Yeah, I'm the president. I'm in charge of all the potential pledges. Are you guys rushing? What's going on?
We're just...
Take a name tag. First of all, I can't even talk to you unless you have a name tag. Everyone put on a name tag, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Rushing sounds pretty cool. Like, it sounds like, let's rush it!
Rush is... Sorry, I'm going to get a little teary-eyed. It's just,
She's crying.
an incredible time. Yeah, sorry. My leaves need the water anyway, but it's just, it's an opportunity to meet your family, to decide which house is the house that's going to give you a sense of community, a sense of leadership. Oh. And yeah, you're paying for it, okay? But if you think about it, I would pay to spend the day with my best friends,
I'm sorry, it costs money?
Yeah, we use those croons, we put them in a pot, and that way it sustains the house, it sustains the community, and we do a lot of philanthropic activities.
Wow. Becca Becca, yes, of course we are pledging.
Great, I'd love to hear that.
Great.
You're my cuttings. Of course, you're my cuttings, come on.
We are?
Yeah, well, you're rushing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, we're rushing. Think about it. They've got everything we need. They've got the connections. They've got the galaxy-wide network of members. They do incredible philanthropic work. This is exactly what we're after.
We are rushing. Yes, this sounds like exactly what we should be doing.
Why are those pledges getting to talk to Becca Becca directly? What's the deal?
I would uproot someone to be Becca Becca's cuttings. I would uproot them and burn their roots.
Who's rushing to the house? Let's do this!
AJ's always rushing.
I love his energy. Okay, so this is the house if you are lucky enough to plant your roots here.
Oh, wow.
This place is so cute.
Yeah, you can see, we have, it's a chalkboard wall, so we can just kind of, write whatever we want.
Oh. Very cute.
So most of it is, inside jokes.
Yeah, none of this makes sense at all.
It appears to be all inside jokes.
Yeah, okay, so you see this one, you see there's, a bucket, but it's upside down, and then it says, it says slut on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, slut an inside joke for...
But it's a joke.
Is that an acronym, or...?
Slut? Is that what the joke is, or...?
These girls are so crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
It is, I will say it's really exclusive, but if you guys are selected, you will unlock so much sisterhood. It's incredible what you learn if you are chosen to be a part of Lorem Ipsum Dolor.
That's the name of your house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name? It sounds more like a placeholder.
Why would it be a placeholder?
I just feel like, they wanted to come back to it when they thought of something better.
Well, they didn't. That's the name.
Yeah.
Well, I think it sounds fancy.
Is this
That's
also
right,
part
guys.
of
Finish up.
Those two flowers are just running by, yelling chug.
Oh, there's vomiting everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're having such a good time. They are in the part of the pledge process where they really have to prove their commitment. Can they hang? We're going to have such a good time. There's so many different theme days. Today is business cash.
Okay.
So it is...
yeah, fun, sir. I don't have a business casual free available at the moment.
Okay, makes a lot of excuses. Got it.
Okay,
Writing that down.
Oh, wow. You lost favor right away.
Captain Dart, do you want to step in here?
Becca Becca, I
Yes.
just want to say that I'm just so excited.
Yeah?
What is happening?
I'm excited.
Okay.
Great job, Captain. You're really speaking Becca Becca's language right now.
I have a question. So how do you get put in the house? Do you, wear a hat, and the hat, tells you what house you're in,
or something? I don't...
You're asking if a hat tells you whether you're in or not? That makes
That makes no sense.
You put the hat on, and the hat says...
AJ, just relax. Okay.
What we do is really democratic and truly really kind and the most objective thing we can do. So me and the rest of the people who live in the house, we take notes about everybody who's rushing, kind of like things we hate about them. And then
I couldn't help but notice you have not stopped scribbling on your clipboard since you met us.
Well, I'm the president. Yeah.
Right.
You said that's kind? Taking notes on people is a kind thing to do?
Yeah.
Becca Becca.
Yeah.
Becca. No,
Yeah, what's up, girl?
exchange time.
Okay, sorry
Let me
guys,
see.
1 second.
Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see your notes. Really?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the way that, I guess the forklift guy was just kind of looking at me. I didn't think that was
The sides here are very loud. Becca and Samantha, are we exchanging notes?
Yeah, belly.
I'm thinking, and I know it's not about looks, but that big loader droid is.
really big.
I know. And it's like, do we want that? You know, it's like, is that something that we want to be associated with? Is that like our thing?
It's like fine. It's obviously fine. Like it's totally
obviously fine. And I like respect that and I love that.
If it's obviously fine, why are they talking about it?
C53, you're beautiful in every frame, okay?
That one has a gun up its butt, I've noticed.
That's
new.
cool. That's
that could be
new.
new.
And
I think it's like so cool.
That could be new.
Really cool.
Listen, crew, we are not going to let the negativity ruin our together time. Okay, so AJ, take Pleck's hand.
Okay.
Now our chain is a circle, okay? And now we can...
I don't know if I want to hold hands with C because he's apparently kind of, you know... What? I'm just saying. I'm just listening to what Billy, Samantha, and Becca Becca said.
I'm breaking up the circle. You're circling before we're allowed to circle. And frankly, I didn't even know you knew that we circled.
That was not it.
Honestly, I'm impressed.
Okay.
We are a house that actually kind of likes rule breakers. So you know what? I'm going to divulge a little bit of information.
Okay.
I'm going to show you our secret handshake.
Oh, wow.
So if you know this handshake, it unlocks tons of opportunities. You can get into like crazy sick parties. You get like extra shots. And also like you'll get hired for like consulting firms.
When you say shots, do you mean
like
inoculations or
vodka?
Oh, vodka?
Okay.
All right. Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
One of us doesn't have the required number of phalanges for a sort of a true handshake. Is that going to be an issue?
Or just sort of clamps.
So she's running faster.
Oh no, C53.
I'm sure you brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
I probably shouldn't have brought that up.
there should be less infighting amongst us? We are supposed to be a unit.
I wish there was a hat. It would be easier if there was a hat.
What? How would the hat work, AJ?
You put it on your head and it says something. I don't know. I'm not spitballing.
Talks to you, AJ?
I don't know.
See, this is why you guys need us. You need a sense of community. We never fight.
At a certain point, they're going to have to cut that dead weight. That two-fingered porker is just dragging them down.
I don't know.
It's so sad that they don't notice.
Did you guys say you were nice? Didn't you say like 30 seconds ago that you're super kind?
You're so kind.
Yeah, we love each one of our sisters.
A two-fingered porker.
Hey, Becca Becca, what's on this blackboard here? It's Parte Financi
Sound it out. You've almost got
Financi Bros.
That's the theme party for tomorrow. The theme, of course, is finance bros and tennis hoes.
All right.
Oh. And this is our dead mother, so she kind of, makes our food, cleans all of our rooms.
Dead mother.
She's the den mother.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I thought she said I'm the dead mother.
She is a little dried out.
I'm the dead mother.
1 second, Margaret, stop.
After Joshua left me, I became the dead mother.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to kind of push her to the side.
Dead.
Oh, the dead mother can't even cry. They're so dehydrated.
Yeah, so you should water her.
She doesn't know what's good for her.
Okay.
Okay.
Real bucket, if you ask me.
I like you. You're fun.
Yeah, I'm willing to throw anyone under the bus to be popular.
And that is really helpful.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, I can see on the clipboard that earned you a couple of hearts.
AJ seems amazing.
I am crushing on Uj.
And now we're in the main room. This is where the mixer is happening. So you can see there's lots of different plants talking to their various cutting groups. So this is a really fun time for me just to kind of figure out if your vibe is right for our house.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe
All
let's
right.
go around. What's everybody's weakness?
Oh. Weakness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you just go around and give us the weakness that you've noticed of someone else in our cutting group. Just kind of...
Oh, not our
anything
own
that you've
weaknesses.
noticed. Nope.
Not even our own.
Becca, allow me to start by saying I will not be participating in this form of bullying. I read the prologue of Captaining in You, and I've learned that the best way to bring your crew together is to stay positive.
Hey, nice job, Captain.
I'll go next. Dar's weakness is marksmanship. I think C-53's weakness is that...
Not the grievances.
What? I'm just being honest.
And that's the important thing about being in a sisterhood is you can be honest and open with your other sisters. So if they're not performing, in their rigid caste system that they've been given the privilege to perform in, you can call them out on that stuff, and it's really helpful for community. Mm-hmm. And I can't say for sure, but I feel like you guys might be invited to the initiation ceremony.
Whoa,
Seems like we haven't done a single thing right, but okay.
What would we do there? Is that where we get the hat that tells us where we're supposed to be?
No.
There's no hat.
There's no hat. There's no hat.
You're imagining some sort of house assignment hat, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Like an assignment hat, yeah.
If you guys are into hats, one of our really big philanthropies is that we give little hats to people in need of little hats.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, actually, Becca, can you tell me a little bit more about the philanthropy that your organization does? Like,
oh yeah,
what is that all about?
How many little hats do you give out?
Well, it kind of depends on, obviously we collect croon and we use that to throw insane ragers. And those insane ragers are obviously to support the philanthropy. And so whatever croons we have left over, we then of course give that money to the philanthropy of our choice, which is almost always the hat one.
And what's usually left over after the parties?
After a big rager.
Could you put it to an exact number of little hats? Like, how many little hats did you give out after the last rager?
Because they're little, so they probably don't cost that much.
We can usually pay for half of one little hat.
Oh, no. That's not even a whole hat.
Are you saying we're not doing good work?
So, Becca, how did you come to Lorem Ipsum Dolor?
I guess I was, chosen. There's this great time, when you become a young seedling and you realize that, hey, it's time to find a community that fits for me. And I've been lucky to be at Lorem Ipsum Dolor for so much time now. I mean, you kind of don't know when your time ends, but as soon as it does, you're taken to the real planet, and then you can't party on any of these moons anymore. So even though all of my friends, many of them who I started with have left, I'm just so glad that I still get to be here and truly party every night.
When you say the real planet, you mean Biktar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of your friends left you here for Biktar?
Well, they didn't leave me. They now have a boring ass lives on Biktar. They have jobs. They have kids and annoying, boring husbands, where I'm spending every single night chugging. You know what I mean?
And just to clarify, chugging is when you put your roots in a
vodka tequila
plastic tub of vodka, right?
Yeah. Ooh, oh, look, it's happening over there.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh my god, I love this so
plants
much.
Are sucking up the vodka from
wow,
those
it really
buckets.
goes right in there, doesn't it?
Oh, that comes right back out.
Yeah, well, our house is full of party girls, so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and that's how I like it.
On Biktar, everyone who dresses like a finance bro or a tennis hoe, that's because they are, in fact, going to a finance job or
a tennis job.
Yeah, they get a tennis job, and I mean, I don't know, I guess that's cool for them or whatever, but I refuse to ever have to do that,
That's
and
awesome. You're never going to the real world, huh?
Exactly. I mean, it's not my choice. It just kind of happens when the universe feels that you're ready. Even though some mornings I wake up and I'm like, I'm tired. I don't think I can chug any more of this.
Becca.
Yeah.
Becca.
Yeah.
I saw Natalia researching retirement plans.
No.
Wow.
That's not fun.
Okay, well, we're going to have a house meeting about that. That's for jucking sure.
I think you're right. Yes, Juck, yes.
And honestly, I'm going to be sad for her.
Yeah. And she's a slut bucket.
I'm still not sure that I know what that means.
You wouldn't get it. It's empowering.
I mean, yeah, sure, that checks out. I'm very confused by pretty much all of this.
Yeah, there's so much intricate drama that happens in the house on a daily basis.
Ooh, we do love hot goss. I mean...
Okay, you're gonna freak out about this. Okay, so I overheard Samantha telling Lindy that she actually doesn't like the Little Hats charity.
What?
Can you believe that?
Wait, that's me!
Can you believe that?
I mean, no, but yeah, if you know what I mean.
Right?
Yeah, I can.
It's like insane because that's like what we raise money for.
That's insane. I can't believe that I said that.
That's crazy.
That is crazy that
and
you
you're
said
the one
that.
who like cuts the Little Hats in half, and we have to donate less than one. That's crazy.
Well, maybe it's because I'm kind of tired of. I just like want a stable life.
I'm sorry, just to clarify, do you buy a whole hat and then cut it in half?
Big girl,
what do you do with the other half of the hat?
Then why just keep the hat intact?
No, we need to sell the other half of the hat to fund the beer that we bought.
I took a financial solutions class online, and it told me in order to make profit, you have to cut your hat in half. And I just want to have a job without having to resort to partying all the time, you know?
She's being lifted up.
Wait, what's happening to Samantha right now?
I'm flying. I'm beginning to raise up to the air.
No!
They're sending me away. I'm going to the serious
She's literally floating
I can't handle
off the
that.
surface towards Biktar.
Disgusting.
Man, I wish the real world would just stop hassling us.
So when you grow up and leave this moon, you are sucked into the gravitational pull of Biktar?
Can you explain what just happened, please?
Yeah, straight up, what did you hope to learn about here?
AJ,
why don't you go chug over there with the other pledges?
You got it, let's do this, let's lock and chug.
He's just standing in a tub of vodka.
AJ, please don't change at all for me. Becca, that was very confusing what just happened. Can you explain what we just saw?
Oh, it happens honestly way too often. Just never expect it to happen during Rush because it's such a stressful time for me already. But Samantha clearly became mature, and all of a sudden the moon lost its gravitational pull on her, and she was taken to Biktar, the adult planet.
She's probably already wearing loose jeans.
Ugh. Yeah, gross.
Flowers can wear jeans?
Yeah, single leg.
Okay, sorry.
We call them a jean.
That makes sense. Yeah, I know. You don't have to explain that part.
Well, now you're okay.
Yeah.
Listen, while we all have a moment to ourselves while Becca tries to regain control, I think we need to come up with a game plan.
I just don't think this place is for us, you know? I mean...
I don't know what the big problem is. I mean, Becca has everything that we need, guys. We're learning about networking. We're learning about super organized structure. Did you see how rigid everything's been organized here?
Yeah, that's not really organization, though. It's more just like sort of guilt-tripping and sniping.
Manipulation.
It works, though. It works. Did you see how fast Belly fell in line? Fast.
We came here to learn about philanthropy, AJ. What they give away a half...
Well,
halves of hats. Not even full hats, AJ.
Not even giving a full hat.
You know what? Becca was right about all of you.
When?
All of you.
Excuse me?
When was she right about us?
So I am a porker with 2 fingers, huh? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about, buddy?
Not by word.
C53, you cannot pierce
relax.
AJ.
Well, he's getting me a little upset.
No, these are my real friends. This is such like a bonded sisterhood. This is like who I am now.
Okay,
I'm one of the
AJ,
sisters
you know
here.
what? Listen, can we just drop all of this nonsense? We need to get back on track. The Allweed is out there destroying planets.
Yes, Pleck is right. We need to focus. We gotta go to Seesu with a plan. We need to be thinking about the future of the galaxy.
To say nothing of the fact that nobody's even watching Horsehead right now. I mean, who's taking care of that?
What's happening? We're going to Biktar.
No, where are you going?
Have fun in the real world, suckers. Becca, you were totally right.
Yeah, you think?
Why are you crying?
And just like, obviously I love it here, and like I think everyone is like beautiful and empowered and so fun, but
Totally beautiful, empowered.
I just like sometimes wish I knew what it was like, you know, to like have a mortgage and to like think about my savings.
Becca, you're starting to float.
What?
Becca, you're starting to float.
You
Becca,
mean
Becca.
it?
I mean,
I'm so excited. Wow, okay, later bitches. I didn't like any of you anyway. Oh no! God damn it!
Hi there, welcome to Biktar. Have you set up a savings account?
No, actually. But that sounds practical.
Yeah, you should have several. Perhaps a high-yield savings account to start. Something to help you pay for your mortgage.
I think I may have come here a little prematurely.
Well, Pleck, it's good to be thinking about these things in the long term.
Do you guys want to put on your khakis, your complimentary Biktar khakis?
There's only one pant leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you can help us. I'm sorry, do you work here?
Oh, yes. I'm the Biktar welcome secretary.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What a practical position to have.
Yeah, I assign you a child to take care of.
Oh, we actually already have. We're already.
I'm 14. My name's Dunt.
Yeah, sorry, Dunt. We actually already have. We just started.
Yeah, Dunt. I'm very full up with children that I'm taking care of.
We're good already.
I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, so you three parents better just like deal with it. I just want to be alone.
Great. Okay. That's what we want also in regards to you.
And like more allowance.
That we can't really help you with.
Alright, I'm playing video games.
No, we don't even have a savings.
Yeah, we don't even have a savings
This
account.
conversation's so boring. Peace out.
Whoa! Dude, look at Dunt's floating the other way.
Wow.
Secretary, where is he floating to?
Oh, well, I guess he's been initiated into one of the moons.
Wow. Oh, that was quick. They grow up so fast, don't they?
They sure do.
They really do.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Brah.
Brah?
Yeah.
Brah.
Cool, Brah.
We were actually just on one of the moons at Lorem Ipsum Dolor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
I used to be on Lorem Ipsum Dolor, if
Really?
you can believe that.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, a different time.
Listen, Brah, we came to the Biktar system with a plan. You know, we had a job to do. We were trying to get some information about how to communicate more effectively. We wanted to try to get into philanthropy, and we also wanted to figure out how to network, you know, how to connect with the wider population. And, you know, I don't feel like we learned any of that at Lorem Ipsum Dolor.
Oh, yeah, we were just missing the forms. Okay, so Form 3.7, this is to set up your open lines of communication within your organizations. There's an org chart. You can fill out the brainstorming sheet at the beginning. This Form C9, that's, of course, your ethical code to set up your philanthropy. And we have a networking system portal. You just need to set up a login, and you'll be able to see who you can easily network with based on your professional skills.
And you don't have to do any chugging?
I don't think so.
Wow.
And here's your complimentary entire hat.
Oh,
An entire hat.
Huh. Look at that, an entire hat.
Pretty good.
Crew, these forms are amazing.
Yeah.
I was able to just distribute these to Seesu's entire organization, and the systems are already working better.
Yeah, there you go.
We got a bit of a rocky start, but got some really good advice when we finally got to Biktar.
Yeah. Hey, guys, listen, you know, I know that was a pretty rough mission with all the emotions and a lot of sniping, a lot of gossiping.
I didn't appreciate being frame-shamed by a bunch of plants. There's a certain irony there.
Yeah, I realized, you know, it's good to stick
We don't
together.
need to be that close all the time.
Oh, you guys said the opposite things just there.
Get out of here, Nermut.
Well, you know, it's healthy to have differing opinions in a group.
Yeah, thank you,
I agree with
C53.
that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I agree with that. See, it's unanimous.
Oh, wait. AJ.
Oh, we gotta go back for AJ. Yeah.
Do we?
No, AJ's here.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. It's just...
AJ, it seemed like you were gonna stay.
AJ, how did you get back? Did you mature?
Did you make it to Biktar?
Nope. I was booted from Laura Metzendoller. I was too much of a slut bucket.
What? AJ, what is that exactly?
It's when you put your roots in too many buckets.
And by roots, you mean
feet?
Yeah, I guess. I got really into buckets for a little. I was putting my feet in a lot of buckets at one point.
I used to be a slut bucket.
Wow. Like literally?
Literally. Proud of it? No shame.
Okay. I still don't know what it is.
Red IT5, credits and attributions droid commencing outro protocol. Pleck Decksetter was played by Alden Ford. C-53 was played by Jeremy Benn. Captain Dar was played by Allie Kokesh. Bargie the Ship, Samantha, the Dead Mother, and the Shrub were played by Moujan Zolfaghari. Teen Mom, Bundaloy, Belly and Dunt were played by Seth Lind. AJ was played by Winston Noel. Becca Becca and Brah were played by special guest Natasha Vaynblat. Natasha is a writer-performer for Comedy Central's digital creators. Her stand-up was featured on Comedy Central Digital Stand-Up Presents and on Vulture, The Believer, and Bust. Follow her everywhere at Natasha Vaynblat. This episode was edited by Seth Lind with sound design and mix by Shane O'Connell. Recorded at 8 different secret locations over Zoom. Theme music composed by Brendan Ryan and performed by Fame's Macedonian Symphonic Orchestra, with additional performance by the Chime Street Brass Quintet. Opening call narration by Jeremy Crutchley. Ship design from Bargarean Jade by Geusz. Audio hosting by Simplecast. Don't forget to catch our live stream show this Saturday, May 30th. Info at missiontozyxx.space. Mission to Zyxx is a proud member of the Maximum Fun Network.
Hey, I'm Janet Varney, host of the JV Club podcast. High school. Was it a time of adventure, romance, and discovery?
Class of 95! We did it!
Or a time of angst, disappointment, and confusion?
We're all tied together by 4 years of trauma at this place, but enjoy adulthood, I guess.
The truth is, it was both. So join me on the JV Club podcast, where I invite some great friends like Kristen Bell, Angela Kinsey, Oscar Nunez, Neil Patrick Harris, and Keegan-Michael Key to talk about high school, the good, the bad, and everything in between.
My teenage mood swings are getting harder to manage.
The JV Club. Find it on Maximum Fun.
Judge John Hodgman won a Webby in the comedy podcast category. After 10 years of production, Judge John Hodgman has finally won the Susan Lucci of the Webbies. What is Judge John Hodgman?
Comedy writer and television personality John Hodgman settles disputes between friends, family, co-workers, partners, and more.
Is Machine Gun a robot?
Should a grown adult tell his parents about his tattoos?
Should a family be compelled to wear matching outfits on vacation?
Listen to Judge John Hodgman to find out the answers to these age-old disputes and more.
If you haven't listened to Judge John Hodgman, now is a great time to start.
Judge John Hodgman is available on MaximumFun.org and wherever you get your podcasts.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist-owned, audience-supported.
What does that mean exactly to you? Slut bucket.
Well, it depends. Sometimes it's empowering and sometimes it's vicious.
Uh-huh.
Like I can call Belly a slut bucket,
I'm such a slut bucket.
but I can't.
But why?
Do not call me.
But if you were to
why.
call
You know what I mean?
Julie a slut bucket, it would be a slam.
What did you call me?
Julie is a slut bucket?
Take it back.
Yeah.
Julie is the shrub in the yard. That's not you.
Oh, Julie, probably. I mean, if anyone would even bucket her.
Wow.
I don't know about this.
No, keep it all in. Keep all of this in.
Keep all of it. Keep all of it. There's been nothing problematic said in this entire recording.
Correct.